Hello and welcome. Hello girls. So we're gonna be starting in a minute or so. You will be needing a space to lie flat, to lie down, just like we did in the past days. Yeah, in day 1 and in day 2, we were lying down on the floor. So go ahead and grab a blanket if you need, so that you are comfortable, or your yoga mat, and place it on the floor, and make sure you are in your favorite room where you can really allow yourself to move and occupy space. I'm going to give you a little bit more time for you to adjust yourself, to make sure you place your phone on silent as well, so that it doesn't get you out of the experience. And to make sure you are in comfortable clothes, we're going to do some conscious movement with a conscious breath, similar to day 1. So with that, I invite you to take a deep breath and to allow yourself to find yourself on the floor. Just find your way to the floor, lying flat, with your back feeling the ground, with your buttocks feeling the ground, taking a deep breath, with your head feeling the ground, and with your feet feeling the ground. As you're taking another deep breath, and you can go ahead and stretch your arms up high, and you stretch your legs and your feet all the way down, and allow yourself to enjoy, to make some room, to make some space between your muscles, between your vertebrae. I know everybody loves to lay down on their back, and everyone loves a good stretch. So allow yourself to breathe, and whenever you feel like it, go ahead and exhale with a sound. Allowing you to release any excess tension. Whenever you are moving, like stretching or yoga or whatever that is, or walking, whenever you are breathing deep into your belly, what you're doing is you are addressing some stuck energies from your body. So they will be dislocated. You can imagine as if something was sticky and gluey to your abdomen or to your muscles or bones and in your spinal cord. And whenever you're choosing to stretch, you're moving a little bit, when you hear that crunk, 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 crunk in your body, what you're doing is some stuck energy is released from there. So what I like to do is to breathe deep, and then to exhale with a sound, that excessive stuck energy. Because it's just energy, and the conscious breath is what moves perfectly the stuck energy. Once again, allow yourself to breathe, to feel yourself supported on the floor, supported by earth. Allow yourself to close your eyes, and with your next few breaths, to choose to be disconnected from the outside. You can even imagine a scissor, a huge scissor, cutting up all the ties that you might have with other people, with mass consciousness, with the news, with family, with friends, with the past and the future. And allowing yourself to sigh, to breathe, and enjoy the fact that you are energetically disconnecting from the outside, which is so very important, so that you can come back to the sense and the rhythm of you. Taking another deep breath and enjoying the presence of you, enjoying your deep and conscious breath, and simply following your inhale and following your exhale. Placing both of your hands on your tummy, or one hand on your tummy and one hand on half of your chest, making sure you're not adding any tension to your hands, but just laying them comfortably on your body, and especially on your belly and close to your heart, because we're going to be connected to these two areas. So I invite you to breathe and feel the warm touch of your hand on your belly as it's moving up and down with your conscious breath, allowing you breath by breath to feel even more safe, even more relaxed, even more present in your body. Allowing you to breathe deep all the way to the belly, and then to also allow the air to go and move your chest. So with your attention, feel how you are moving your belly and moving your chest with your breath, feeling the warm touch of you. As you are laying on your back, feeling once again your head on the ground, feeling your buttocks on the ground, feeling your upper back on the ground, feeling your feet on the ground, feeling supported by earth. And with your next breath, I invite you to go ahead and choose to create the safe space. It's just a deep breath, and I choose to create my safe space. And then breathe and allow your choice to become your truth. Breathing deep and allowing you to flow within yourself, observing that you already shifted your awareness. There is already a shift in consciousness as you are breathing and laying down, connected into you with your breath. Feeling the safe space, the energetical safe space due to your conscious choice, and feeling the safe space in the body, which is happening whenever you breathe deep and you're activating the vagus nerve, which activates the brain and sends the signal to the brain that I am safe. So once again, I invite you to feel yourself supported, by the ground. Once again, to become aware that you have your head on the floor, you have your back on the floor, you have your buttocks on the floor and your feet. And with your next breath, I invite you to invite your soul. Take a deep breath and choose and feel and invite your soul. My dear soul, my dear essence, I invite you into this body. I invite you into this right now moment, into this safe space. And with your breath, allow yourself to feel your soul. Taking a deep breath into you and flowing with your breath, flowing with the right now moment. As you breathe deep into your belly and deep into your heart, feeling the connection with your heart, feeling the connection with your soul in your safe space. And in this session, I'm going to invite you to choose to call forth the energy of suffering. You know, to let go of any trauma, to let go of suffering or abandonment or betrayal or whatever that is, you can either wait for the universe to bring you in that situation and address it while you are in drama, or you can simply choose to work with that energy, just like we're doing now, in a safe space, in the presence of your soul, relaxed. You are choosing to call forth this energy. Because what is healing, basically? Healing is happening as you allow your consciousness to evolve. Whatever situation you had happen to you when you were a child, you saw it through the eyes of the child, with your limited consciousness. So right now you have a different perspective upon life, you have a different awareness. Right now, if you are here, you are basically aware that you have a soul. You know that you are not just a human, even if it is just mentally, even if you didn't have this pure connection with your soul, knowing that you are in total trust and that nothing can harm you ever, even if you don't really have that deep connection with your awareness, you still know that you have a soul. So the healing is happening when you allow yourself to view the past situations, the suffering, the abandonment, the whatever is going to come up during the session. You allow it to acknowledge it. It's very important to acknowledge that situation. And you already created the safe space, which is a safe space of balance and of vulnerability and honesty. So these traumas, this suffering, whatever is going to come up to the surface, it's just polarized energy that wants to be released to neutrality, and it needs your presence, it needs your trust that you have a soul which is basically always going to distill whatever situation, whatever experience into wisdom. It needs your conscious breath and a little bit of joy maybe. So with that, as you're laying on the floor in your safe space, taking another deep breath, feeling the safe space, taking another deep breath, acknowledging the presence of your soul, taking another deep breath, choosing once again in this session to call to the surface, invite to the surface suffering. Whatever suffering is stuck into your body, and know in your heart, I am here. Taking a deep breath and feeling, I am here, the human. I am here, the soul. I am here, the safe, balanced, and relaxed space. I am here and I am open to receive the acceptance, the forgiveness, the perspective of my soul, of my awareness, of my divinity, that I have never done anything wrong. And taking a deep breath and feeling and imagining this acceptance, imagining this forgiveness as a big ball of light, maybe like a sun, a big sun, a big warm sun. And as we're going to go through the body to relax it and then to move it, allow this sun to flow through you and allow whatever suffering will be released from your body to dissolve into this warm sun, which is basically your soul, which is basically the acceptance and forgiveness that you actually want. So taking another deep breath and once again going ahead and breathing and lifting your arms up exhaling and allowing your arms to fall down in your own rhythm with your own inhale and exhale, just as if you are making snow angels, moving your arms up and down and also moving your legs to the side, allowing you to feel the presence of you, to feel and imagine the sun shining upon you, warming up your body. Taking a deep breath into you. With your next breath, going ahead and in the inhale, taking your wonderful arms, your wonderful healing arms, and going ahead and touching your face, touching your forehead. And as you're going to touch yourself from the top of the head to the tip of the toes, imagine the sun. Imagine the sun in those areas that you're touching yourself, that you're caressing yourself, shining the acceptance and the forgiveness. Taking a deep breath and gently and shortly massaging your chest, your tummy, your belly, just so that you have a sense of your own body in this reality. We're not going to spend very much time, so just briefly go and touch your elbows, your shoulders, your arms, allowing the sun to travel with your awareness, going ahead and touching and placing your hands on your sexual organs, on your thighs, and then going down to your legs. Maybe you can lift your legs and touch them, caress them, just feeling them, just like you're checking in. Moving on to the other leg, and then with your exhale to release, let go and totally relax. Flowing with your breath and feeling your sense of awareness, feeling your presence in the now moment. Taking another deep breath. And once again, inviting the suffering to the surface. Because what any trauma ever needs, what any painful memory, betrayal, abandonment needs, is a safe space to be distilled into wisdom. So as we know, these traumas, they are stuck in the body. Traumas, they don't live in the mind, but they are in the body. They are in the cells of your body. They are in the tissues, in the bones, in the bloodstream. So what we're going to do is we're going to move our body, and with our willingness and our intention of healing, we're going to allow this suffering, in whatever form it wants to come up to the surface, as you're starting with your left hand, taking a deep breath in your left hand, and then starting to move your fingers. We're gonna go from the exterior to the center of the body, so we're going to move the fingers, the palm, the wrist, finding ways that you can move your body. Imagining the sun shining all the time in your hand as you're going up, and finding a way to move your elbow, your left elbow. Taking deep breath, knowing that your conscious movement, your conscious breath, and the presence of your soul and the sun are basically dislocating and rebalancing whatever trauma you might have in your left hand, and moving on with your awareness to your left shoulder and finding ways to move, to use your left shoulder, allowing your body to flow as it wants to flow, taking a deep breath. A deep breath into you, and then gently starting to also feel your right hand, your right fingers, breathing deep and allowing the sun to also shine on your right hand. You can keep your left hand moving or not, it's your choice. I am simply guiding the experience and you follow your own intuition. There is no wrong way to do this. So taking a deep breath into your wrist, into your right wrist, and feeling how can you move your right wrist. Discover. Taking a deep breath all the way to your right elbow, discovering how you can move your right elbow. Allowing you to breathe the conscious breath in the safe space as you flow with your awareness in your right shoulder, discovering ways to move your right shoulder. And now combining both of your hands together and arms, discovering what shapes, in what way can you play with your arms. Allow yourself to express however you want. This is free movement and just breathing to the rhythm of your soul. Taking a deep breath and discovering new ways, making shapes maybe. Maybe your movements are fast, maybe your movements are so slow. Placing your arms together. And then with a deep breath, going ahead and stretching yourself all the way up. Then with your exhale, to release and relax your hands on the floor. Just stopping to acknowledge and observe the sensations in the body. As you are in a wonderful state of relaxation, of feeling safe. Maybe something came up to the surface, maybe nothing comes up to the surface. It doesn't matter. Whenever you create the safe space, a lot of stuck, unbalanced energies, they will find their balance. You don't have to work at it. Just allow yourself to be in the safe space. Some things need your acknowledgement. Other things, they will just dissolve and you will receive the wisdom of that experience in the days to come, in the weeks to come. And now taking a deep breath and going on and feeling, placing your attention on your right foot, starting to move your right toes, just as if you are the first time in this body, discovering your right foot and finding ways to breathe yourself and to move your ankle. Maybe it's circles, maybe it's flexion and extension. Whatever it is, don't think about it, but just have this willingness to allow your body to move, feeling the sun of acceptance and forgiveness shining into your foot, then going ahead and finding ways to move, discovering how you can move your knee, taking a deep breath into your muscles, into your legs, into your articulation, and finding ways to move your hip articulation, your right hip articulation, allowing you to make maybe big circles in the air, using the space available for you, and discovering how can you fill up the space with your movement. One deep and gentle breath at a time, moving to the song of your soul. And then with your next breath, going on and adding your left leg to the play. You see, we're not trying to process anything. We're not trying to find a resolution to any story, to any situation that might come up. We're doing it in a playful way. We're allowing the body to release and relax as it wants. Because the wisdomizing of any experience happens whenever you don't try to find the resolution. This is a big wisdom, a big chunk of wisdom. All the aspects, all the stories, they will integrate. Integration means they will be distilled into wisdom, and they will come back to the greatness of you when you don't try to write an ending to the story. No happy ending, no sad ending. The wisdomizing is happening when you choose to accept, when you allow yourself to accept that it was just an experience. Taking another deep breath and discovering with your left leg how you can move your toes, how you can move your ankle. Dislocating basically stuck energy that it's in this biology for eons, because this is not just your biology. This biology is given and created from your ancestors. The DNA holds all of the memories, all of the diseases, all of the imbalances of your ancestors up until now. So I imagine you had quite a few ancestors if you're here now. Till the beginning of time, there are a lot of things stuck in the body. But with a deep breath and with the trust in your soul, eventually everything will be distilled into wisdom. So go ahead and move on to your left knee, to your right knee, and to your left hip and right hip, and allow them to play together. What shapes you can move, you can create with your legs. How you can allow the energy to flow through your legs, to reach the stuck energy in your body and to be released and distilled into wisdom, transformed into neutrality in the safe space. And then with your next breath, going ahead and adding also the arms, to all of this party as you're laying on your back, using your legs and your arms to move, to express, to flow, allowing you to flow freely with yourself. Everything is possible. Just allow yourself to move and to breathe. Taking another deep breath. then with your next breath, allow yourself to relax completely and fully. Just feeling the sensations in the body, resting in the safe space, coming back to the calmness of you. Coming back and remembering to feel and be open to feel whatever comes up to the surface, to breathe, and to allow yourself to feel the presence of your soul, which is working, distilling into wisdom. Taking a deep breath into your wonderful, magnificent biology, which is helping you to have a conscious, beautiful experience here on earth. And then with your next breath, going ahead and moving your hips, moving and stretching your lower back, discovering ways that you can engage your pelvis. Maybe placing your heels on the floor and lifting up your buttocks. Maybe placing your knees to your chest and stretching in that way. The lower back, just find ways to use your lower back and then all the way up to the neck, to your spinal cord, moving on the floor, taking as much space as you need, allowing you to breathe, taking a deep breath, stretching your legs to the left, stretching your legs to the right, just discovering in what ways you can move your body, you can release the stuck energy. Breathing deep into your belly, breathing deep into you, allowing yourself maybe to cry, to feel whatever you're feeling. It's normal. It's normal that energy is being expressed. Allow yourself to yell if you feel like yelling. Allow yourself to scream if you feel like screaming. Allow yourself to cry, to breathe, to talk. Whatever comes up to the surface, if there is any energy of frustration, of anger, of hate, of denial, of suffering, whatever it is, allow it to be expressed in your movement. Going ahead and finding a way to roll onto your tummy, to roll onto your front, and then to come up in all four, to be supported by your knees, to be supported by your hands, and to go ahead and continue to move your spine, finding ways to move your neck, your head, your spine, as you are on the floor, occupying as much space as you want, moving your body, allowing it to be like an animal, allowing it to express whatever it wants to express. Maybe you hear music, maybe you don't hear music, maybe you just want to express yourself. Allow everything to come up to the surface, breathing deep into your belly. Breathing deep into your belly. And then finding a way gently to get up, all the way up on your 2 feet. And then continuing to be fluid, continuing to move in circles, continuing to move your head, your arms, your knees. Breathing deep and exhaling with an exhale, with a sigh. Once again, breathing deep and collecting the stuck energy in the body. And with the exhale, releasing and letting go, continuing to move, to flow. And then going ahead and shaking your body, choosing to shake your body, choosing to shake your hands, choosing to shake your knees. Find ways to create vibration in your body. Moving and also making sounds if you want as you're moving. Allow your voice to be expressed, allow yourself to move, to shake, to breathe, to flow with your breath, to express everything. Allow the emotions to come up to the surface. And then with your next breath, to allow yourself to come to a stillness, to allow yourself to place one hand on your tummy, to place one hand on your heart. As you are still, standing still, breathing deep, and remembering that you are in a safe space, taking a deep breath and choosing to remember the sun, the warm sun of acceptance, the warm sun of forgiveness, shining upon you or maybe inside of you, allowing it to radiate and to shine in all of your being, in all of your body. Going ahead and finding a way to sit down back on the floor, to sit like I am sitting with your buttocks, to have your back supported, and then to take another deep breath and to start moving and stretching your head and your neck. Going ahead and using your arms to also move your spine with your neck. Continuing to flow to the left, continuing to flow to the right, allowing the lateral side of your body to be stretched. Taking deep breaths, finding ways to move in circles, to move fluidly, finding ways to move your spine. Continuing to breathe deep into you and allowing whatever emotions are coming to come up to the surface. As you are breathing and exhaling with a sound whenever you want. Not being ashamed by your voice, but letting your voice speak, letting yourself express. Taking another deep breath and then expanding your legs, one leg to the left, the other leg to the right. Taking a deep breath with your arms all the way up, then allowing yourself to fall down to the center and to move and to flow to your left and to your right in a fluid motion, feeling the stretch in your legs, feeling the stretch in your spinal cord. With a deep breath. And then finding creative ways for you to go ahead and place yourself back on the floor with your back. Just find a way how your body wants to move and to find yourself back on the floor with the movement. Allowing yourself to relax completely. Feeling your head on the floor, feeling your neck, feeling your shoulders, your buttocks, your feet. Taking another deep breath, arms all the way up, feet all the way down, stretching yourself completely and fully. exhaling with a sound, wrapping yourself up with the blanket if you want. Going ahead and placing one hand on your tummy and the other hand on your heart. And now allowing yourself to simply lay on the floor, open, vulnerable, feeling connected, feeling supported by earth, feeling the sensations in the body, acknowledging whatever is going on in your body, allowing yourself to settle down, breathing deep into your belly and feeling your belly moving up and down, breathing deep into you, once again acknowledging the safe space that you created for yourself today. Taking another deep breath and acknowledging the presence of your soul without any expectations of what your soul is. But just breathing and flowing into you, feeling connected to your body, going ahead and saying hello to your body. Allowing yourself to immerse yourself on a deep cellular level within your biology. And one more time becoming aware of the great central sun, which is your acceptance and your forgiveness. It's not the human acceptance and the human forgiveness, because the human usually cannot do that. The human usually is hanging on to the stories and the traumas, trying to find a resolution, trying to make things better, trying to fix things. But it's not about that. It's about allowing you to receive the acceptance and the forgiveness of your own divinity. Breath by breath, allowing the sun to warm you up, allowing the sun to shine into each and every cell of you, and whatever suffering is going to encounter in the form of betrayal, abandonment, the death of a loved one, whatever that may be, the pain of never feeling enough, just allow the sun to shine deep into each and every cell of you. Taking another deep breath into this right now moment, into your beautiful flow. Into your I am here. Knowing that you don't have to fix anything, you don't have to solve anything, but simply allow the distilling into wisdom of whatever polarized energy, story, memory, trauma there is stored in your body. Taking another deep breath, and with your next breath rolling to the side, allowing yourself to place your knees to your chest, and then rolling with your knees on the floor, going ahead and staying in the child's pose, allowing you to feel safe, to feel supported by earth, allowing you to enjoy the child's pose, the relaxation, the the stretching of the spinal cord, the sun shining on your back, warming up your back. And then with your next breath, whenever you're ready to use your hands to get up in a seated position, going ahead and placing your hands on your heart. Once again, being present into the I am here. In my safe space, connected to my soul, and knowing that I've never done anything wrong. It was just an experience. This is what your soul is telling you all the time. So be gentle with yourself, be gentle today, be gentle tomorrow, and allow yourself to receive the love, to receive the acceptance and the forgiveness of your soul. Taking one more deep breath into you, into the present, into the I am here. And this was our wonderful movement session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, see you guys tonight if you want to continue with the meditation about the rebalancing of the body. And also see you tomorrow for our last day of movement and breathing in the body. Big kiss, big hug, and have a wonderful conscious day, guys. Bye.